gun. Here we go. Oh my gosh, dude. What? That's your coffee?
I don't do coffee. And he's trying to steal my chicken. I already messed up.
Full on cars doing the.
What do you got?
I don't know, but it's. All right, so we are in downtown San Bernardino, right off historic Route 66, at the site of the original McDonald's. And I'm here with Albert. Albert, tell us, how did you acquire this place?
Well, the way I acquired it, it was for sale one day. I read the newspaper. It said history for sale. You know, site of the original McDonald's for sale. Nobody wanted it. And that's what was in the paper, so then I jumped. This is 1998.
Okay, and now, Albert, so your other business or what you do, tell us that real quick.
Well, I got interested in McDonald's because I've been in the fast food business all my life. 1984, I started Juan Pollo Chicken, and our second store is right here in San Bernardino, right down the street.
So you're the owner of Juan Pollo Chicken?
I'm the founder, yes.
The founder, okay. Well, that's kind of interesting. A fast food restaurant buying the historic side of another fast food restaurant.
It's my destiny. This is fast food, and I don't know if you know, but San Bernardino, a lot of the fast food chains started here. You know, Taco Bell started here, Del Taco started here, it had the roots here, and Baker started, and McDonald's. And even Glenn Bell started Taco Bell. He started the Winter Schnitzel.
All down here in San Bernardino?
Yes.
Wow.
It all started right here.
So let's talk about this location. What have you done to this place, and what is it now?
Well, when I bought the property, there was nothing here, it was just a building. And the only thing that said McDonald's, that sign up there, the disc, it said McDonald's with a disc, and the monument. So when I bought the property, I turned it into a museum, and I opened it up to the public. There was nothing in there, any memorabilia until I opened up. So I turned it into a McDonald's museum.
Now, how have you come across, like for instance, this right here?
Oh yeah, that's the Big Mac.
The Big Mac. Jumping in that and playing as a little kid with my little brother. We had a great time. How did you come across all this?
Initially, what I did, I found that McDonald's has the biggest collectibles of any company. So we started seeding it with toys and things, and then after about the first 6 months, people started donating things. So now we just took everything on donation, and really what we tell everybody is if they want to bring something, put on display, it's better to have it here than in the garage. And so I tell everybody, well, if you want it back, just come and take it back. What we try to do is people donate things now. We try to identify them, give them recognition that this is what their donation is.
That's great. And it's cool because, again, it's right off historic Route 66 in downtown, and you can't miss the sign. You can't miss the sign. But it's a little warm today, so can we go inside the museum?
It's really hot today, yeah.
Let's go, cool. This is awesome. Like Happy Meals, all these plates. I'm telling you, those glasses that I had at one point, and actually back over here is a big old Grimace. Mr. McDonald right there, Ronald there. Oh, look at this Grimace. Wow, this is spectacular. Look at all these little collectibles. I mean, truly, if you are a McDonald's fan, which I don't know too many families growing up that haven't been to a McDonald's a few times in their life, this is a place to check out. Look at all this stuff you have here, everything. Plates. Albert, I love how you have it broken down by years too, some of the prizes.
Right, when I started with this wall of articles. I started 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and current.
Wow.
So I started placing them, we just start filling in.
All right, what are some of the things, when people come in here, what are some of the, go, oh my gosh, Albert, I can't believe you actually found this.
Yeah, a lot of times people come in, it sparks a memory. So they go somewhere, they see something that they remember that they had. Now, I'm not an expert on the collectibles because what I'm trying to do, me personally, I'm trying to specialize in the early years.
Yeah.
Because we have two types of visitors. One, they're looking for the true history, the fact that McDonald's started here. And they usually have kids, and the kids, they don't care about the history, they want to see the toys.
Yeah.
See, so I try to have a little bit of something for everybody to make everybody happy.
So, well, that's great though. I mean, you have a lot of the articles out on the wall. You said you have the signature from one of the McDonald brothers and some pictures. That's great. That's the historical part of it. What are some of the other things you have, you know, pre-Ray Kroc era?
Well,
show us.
Well, the things that we have here that nobody else has, one is that sign, the original sign.
Yeah.
And one day I need to restore that to how it originally was. And out in the front of the walk, there's a couple of those, the quarry tile that was on the original store. in the back. This is the main offices. Now, we haven't done anything back there yet because I just ended up buying that as a separate parcel.
Sure.
But that was the original offices of McDonald Brothers, and there's a room back there where they really invented the whole French fry system.
When people come down, is there a charge to come through the museum? How do they find out about
Well,
it?
this is a free museum, so we don't charge anything because I believe this is part of history. And I would try to do things like what I would do. If I came here, I wouldn't want to pay any money. If I had my kids, so it should be free because this is part of history.
So this is great. This is truly a community thing because people can, if they have memorabilia here from McDonald's or from the past, they can come and bring it and donate it to the museum. And of course, you give people credit. I see names everywhere and letters from people everywhere. And at the same time, you're allowing the community to come out here for free and actually enjoy this.
Well, this is part of history because, like I said, this is the greatest thing that ever came out of San Bernardino. And I didn't even know that. And I'm not even from San Bernardino. I had no idea.
How big is the museum itself?
Well, the museum here, this building here is 3,000 square feet. The property is about half an acre. And later on, I need to get and restore the back building because I know that was Dick McDonald's personal office.
Yeah.
And so I need to get into that, but I've been kind of busy, so,
Opening restaurants, making chicken,
so right now, we're just trying to we're just trying to fill in more pieces on the early history. So every year or so, we're getting more and more information. And we meet more people that went to school here, when we used to come here. And even all these articles here, these people, when I met them, I said, well, write your experiences. So some of these people write the personal experiences, and I wanted to handwrite it because right now everything's so impersonal if you write on the computer.
Yeah,
So to handwrite it.
I noticed that a lot of them are handwritten on the wall right here.
Write it by
This is
hand
great.
because that's more personal. It's your story.
It's funny because you have all these stories on the wall and people can literally spend several hours reading and really enjoying and appreciating the history. I read somewhere recently where McDonald's has employed, I may have the number a little off, but like 12% at one point or another of all the working force in the U.S. So
That's probably true.
like 12% of people have worked at McDonald's that have worked at some point, either as a kid or as an adult. So and I could have it off by a few percent, but it's something like that.
Right, because McDonald's started in 1948, and in 60 years, they became the #1 recognized symbol. I think the Golden Arch is either #1 or #2 behind Coca-Cola as far as corporate identity. And it's only from 1948. That's amazing.
Now, if people wanted to find out where to get in touch with you or come on down here, do you have a website that you have?
You can pick us up on our Juan Pollo website, so Juan Pollo, www.juanpollo.com.
Okay.
And
there's a link to this.
there's a link to the museum here, and if you look at any of the Route 66 publications, they list this property as a stop.
Okay, so it's the unofficial McDonald's museum, but it is a historic part of San Bernardino, right here on historic Route 66, right here in the IE. Albert, thank you so much for your time, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. You did a great job.